Good grand rising, beautiful soul tribe family. Hello. Early bird catches the worm. Yes, well, that's my phone. This morning's topic is gonna change it up a little bit, because it's good to be, what's the word? Versatile. Is that the right word I'm looking for? Oh, whatever. But yeah, for this morning, because yesterday, what happened yesterday is, because I was out and I thought, oh, let me do a live. I was just having a little bit of fun. I felt like in a mischievous type of mood. I don't know why. Because this solar eclipse shift is real powerful. It's really powerful. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And especially when you've had to overcome multiple upon multiple obstacles that you really believed would tear you apart. But then to come through it and to be standing at the finish line, like, damn, that is the trick and a control of society and the government. I'm going to tell you again, grab the moment now and take the time to sit with oneself, go out, ground yourself, sit in the sun, whether it be in the grass or on the beach, hug a tree, pray, meditate, and set your wish for your intentions. So hopefully, I'm praying that everybody can be redeemed, and it's an honor. And that in itself allows you to honor yourself even more. So I sit here in my own energy, in my own divine power, Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Um, Yesterday's video got interrupted. I'm so sorry. What happened was, I was out and I don't know. I think it's the live was like drained the battery because when I left my battery it was relatively high, so I really thought it would be okay. But then, lo and behold, I just lost track of time. Basically, I was just having fun, having a laugh, you know, share my comedic side as you do. But yeah, and before I knew it, um, yeah, when the live was finished, although I'd returned home to my property, put it in the charger, but maybe I should have waited for it to charge a bit first before I actually posted it. So everything that I spoke about, the minute I tried to post it, it didn't even post. It just literally annihilated itself like it never existed. Funny that it literally like it never existed. Is it outside? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, so it's a lot to wrap your hand around honoring yourself because where you've been, what's the word I want to use? Where you've been like, in a sense, it kind of is groomed, you know, but you've also been brainwashed into believing that you're meant to behave a certain way, do certain things. And that's how a lot of us is raised. And because you've seen that kind of like emulated on TV, obviously being a child, you're gonna think, yeah, that's how it goes. Well, I'm gonna take newsflash. we live accordingly to God and the commandments, obviously, which is why a lot of things have been hidden. I get that. So, yeah, he gave people certain positions, certain power, certain reignty. And because the man downstairs was casted out out of pure hatred of us, mind, he set his path to destroy the universe and take as many people with him to his little lair. Cool. But everything I'm seeing now is that she's spiraling out of control, and I pray that the majority of humanity will be saved, will be okay, you know? But the first thing, you have to have faith. There's no other way around it. I mean, check this out. I went to church as a child, or the odd Sunday school, whatever you want to call it, holiday camp project. But it wasn't a consistent thing. My nan did, my mother didn't. Now I know why. Because obviously I was born into a family of witches and warlocks. So the same books we used to have read to us as a child. Where do you think they got that from? It's a bit of reality mixed up with a bit of bullshit. Basically, do you understand? Otherwise, how could they even accumulate that in their own mind? Where did they get any of the ideas from? The man upstairs. Because they sure didn't put that out of a hat with a rabbit in it. Of course not. Okay? So once there was that big divide, that's been what's been going on. And because I'm going to say the majority of people did not live by those commandments of the Lord, it went from sugar to shit real quick. Till now, what I'm seeing, I'm speechless. Really speechless. Like, I don't get. Right, prime example. How they've done like a little 360 on how men and women behave. And I know because I've been there, but I had to be masculine because the bad choices I made would end up, well, technically not my bad choices, what was orchestrated, you know? But obviously there's a reason why things played out the way it did. Yeah, acceptance. And I honor that because now it's given me all the things I was asking her for my whole life. And if it took to this age for it to be unlocked or opened or to come into fruition, I embrace that because divine timing. I get that. I may not get it, but I get it enough to know. So that's cool. So I honor myself now, you know, and that takes hard work. Because you've got to be honest with yourself, you've got to be consistent, determined, disciplined. What was that? And most importantly, you have to have total faith in the Lord. Do you understand? Because for me, just being here now is such a blessing. Like, even when I went to sleep, it's like I couldn't wait. I was so excited to wake up, do my little prayer, thank God, meditate. And it's literally like I'm living a dream. That makes any sense? But you know what I mean, innit? And it's a breath of fresh air. Because everything I endured has molded and shaped me for this moment. And I'm so proud of myself. Honestly, I'm so proud of myself. It's like I said, born into a family of witches and warlocks, and I was the only beacon of light. I was placed there for a reason. I get that. And probably a lot of you've been through this. I'm seeing people that I grew up around my whole life. Thought I knew their family really, really well, but always had this little niggly, like, something's ain't right, like something's off. Got it now. Absolutely got it. Because it was all part of the same system. They've all done the same thing. Do you understand? So, I know my place, I know my position, I'm standing in it, I embrace it wholeheartedly. I'm grateful. Grateful beyond measure. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Because I was almost not here. Yeah, my family almost succeeded in taking me out. Even when I think about things like that as well, my nan was right all along. My nan always said to me, never trust a doctor or a lawyer. Because I was young and I didn't get why she was saying that. And obviously back then, like I said, you don't question or challenge the words of an of a authority figure, basically. Because obviously my nan was obviously like the matriarch of the family, so to speak. And then once they did the same to her, this is what's been going on from day one. And it ain't just us. It ain't just us. And they're all working in cahoots one way or another. This is why sometimes, especially when you're around like new places or even new people, because obviously my soul tribe, we know who we are. Okay? But for most, they're just there to use, abuse, and refuse, you know? Like straight away, I would just engage, you know what I mean? I would just be myself. And then someone said to me, you know what? Just observe. Have you ever tried that? You know something? I really thought, or I was, how can I say, taught to believe that you get to know a person through conversation, asking questions. That's BS. Do you understand? No, you don't. You just observe. Do you understand? Whereas me, because I was dealing with so much and I was taught nothing positive, nothing constructive, like I said. But for me, it was crazy. It really was. You've got to unlearn all these things. I'm not going to say it's easy. I get that it's not. Don't get me wrong, it's not. But the minute you change your perception, your mindset, change your focal point, little bit by little bit, everything starts coming into place. So when you observe and you just be still Actually, there's a lot, but I didn't know why I was doing it for. Do you understand? And if you listen very carefully, your soul and your spirit will tell you exactly who a person is. So what you do is observe any different feelings you get, any energy shifts. Do you understand me? Any feelings in any parts of your body, whether it be pain, I don't know, itching, scratching, whatever the case may be. Even things like, I don't know, you might get like a stabbing pain in your chest and you think, shit, I'm having a heart attack. Or you might feel like something's gone in your eye out of nowhere, but you're sat in a room. So what could have possibly, everybody's still, so what possibly could have flown in your eye towards your eye suddenly to you got to keep blinking and it feel like something's just been flicked in your eye. Those are all subtle signs your spirit is telling you you're around someone that's of darkness. Point blank period. And I can say this because these are all the things I ignored. Like, for instance, if you're around people and all of a sudden you feel anxious or upset, or you start to feel like you're getting agitated, don't ignore it. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody's trying to project some type of evilness on you, or you're picking up on the vibrations of a demonic person. So, first things first, no matter what horrendous thing they might try to do or do to you, or make you suffer or go through hardship, whatever the case may be, you know the best way forward is to just forgive. I know that sounds hard because most people would want to like have it out with somebody, argue. No. If you find someone deliberately trying to take jabs at you, it's 9 times out of 10, they're an energy vampire. Do you understand? A witch or a warlock, whatever the case may be. Because once they engage you in that, that's how they trap you. Please believe me. Because this is the type of behavior that was done to me my whole life, where I felt like I literally lived in defense mode because I always was having to defend myself over some fabricated bullshit, or someone was trying to do me some type of injustice for no reason, and I couldn't understand why. You know, that's when they say the devil wakes work for idle hands. So they basically just they'll approach you first in like a smooth way, or like I said, they find out what your weaknesses are, what your desires are, and I'll offer it up to you on a plate and make it sound as wonderful as ever. And once you agree, it is game over. So I'm not going to say too much, purely because what happened yesterday with that video, uh, I know what it was. It didn't even come up on my phone, so I know for a fact what that was. But I just assumed, yeah, it was due to the battery. Even how quick the battery was draining. But then when I sat by myself for a little bit, it's like I started to feel certain things. And I go, that's what it is. This is why it's always good to research everything. Don't take people's word for it. Because I can promise you, they're going to mislead you. Because for a few of us, not that I can even contemplate why, these people are envious and jealous. And I'm thinking, oh, whoa. You want to know? They're intimidated and angered and jealous and envious of the pure light we hold within our spirit and our soul. hmm And if you're already tapped in, you stand out like a beacon. And I also used to wonder to myself, why do people stare the way they stare? Because I had so many different traumas placed upon me, it made me paranoid. So I thought there's something wrong with me or some shit like that. Do you know what I mean? I was so used to people being like derogative or just trying to body shame me or just make fun of my appearance, my ethnicity. And this was like an everyday occurrence. And that wasn't easy. So I was always on the defense. And no matter how many times I was in the right, it always got flipped. So I was made to be in the wrong. Do you understand? So that told me, hold a minute, I do the opposite. So that's what I've done. And once you do that, you see the worms coming out the woodwork a lot. I promise you that. So yeah, although the video didn't get a chance to be posted, that's cool because what I spoke about for the one person I was watching and the little stalkers that jump on and off my life, it is what it is at this point. It's like I just felt amused for some reason. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's my spirit guides and my guardian angels. Do you know what I mean? Surrounded me with nothing but pure love and light to the point of I just couldn't stop laughing. Yeah. But I was enjoying doing it. That makes any sense? I know. Bizarre. But not really because, like I said, uh, once you raise your vibrations and change your perspective, it changes the way you see things. It changes the way you react to things. It makes you want to reevaluate everything before you actually engage. That's the key. Don't allow anybody to trick you into anger. Because once you do that, they got you. Higher levels, bigger devils. And that's cool. And that's cool. So, I'm almost ready for this solar eclipse. I can't wait. Do you know what? I have no idea what I feel like excited, happy, jovial, everything positive. I'm hearing some funny noise lately. It's weird. It's weird. And the thing about it is, it ain't even in my property. I'm thinking, how come I hearing things in other people's property? Obviously, I know it's early, so most people still asleep. I get that. That's cool. Even what I heard the other night when I went out there with my neighbor, and she's closest, like where her patio doors are. That's right where whatever drain it was that these people was digging up. So I really thought like it was some type of murder investigation or some madness, or maybe even a serious robbery or serious crime. And she never heard anything, nothing about it. But you've always got your patio door open. I didn't necessarily hear it. I felt it, weirdly enough. Funny. Bit of food stuck. I'm ready to brush my teeth, set on my spiritual cleanse, saging, all that beautiful stuff. So yeah, I felt the vibration of it. And it's like everything now just seems like really loud. The only is that all my ears are like super clear. Oh yeah. Excuse me a minute. Yeah, so basically, if anybody else was just like, I wouldn't say like nothing like uncomfortable. Sorry, I forgot my socks. I wouldn't necessarily say it like it'd be in that sense, but if anybody else has noticed just like little subtle things, share it. You know? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I have to show these socks. Cause I have no heat and I have like the heating's really bad. So but inside is like this really thick fleece, and then it's got the little rubber grip things on the bottom. It's literally like putting your foot in a fur-lined sleeping blanket. Oh, that feels better now. Oh, so yeah. So if you have, note it down right where you was, you know, because it could be a sign. Look into it because we're all spiritual beings and everything's run by. We're all connected to energy, and it's a frequency in it, and that's how you can also be attacked. What's the other one? You can also be attacked. They can send it through phones, uh, TV, radios, but the biggest one, I heard this literally just the other day. And the thing is, I had a pair. I swear to you, I had a pair, yeah. I thought, oh, let me treat myself, and I had a pair. And I that time I didn't speak to anybody about anything. Sometimes I would have music on, or I'd be talking to the Lord, but I spoke it. Yeah, sometimes I spoke out loud, but then sometimes I was saying it in my mind. Do you know? Do you know that Apple? Yeah, you know Apple AirPods. Do you know what you've done? They've made it now. Yeah. So when it's in your ears, it's either it can listen to what you're saying or translate what you're thinking. What? Let me say it again. It's either the technology is that advanced where it listens to what you're saying. So that's a violation of privacy. And the second thing is it can translate what you're thinking, I think. And I was like, funny that, because that got attacked most. And yes, because I bought about, I can make you laugh now. I had to buy about 3 or 4 sets of earphones. So I thought AirPods would be a nice treat purely because, like I said, sometimes I'm out, and if I sometimes I like to be out for hours or do things, and I won't be back home to be able to charge it. So I thought, yeah, AirPods last longer. They're a lot louder because I love music. So yeah, and it just kept going funny. And then it dawned on me, energy and frequency. Mm. Frying the brains. So basically, they can use these means through spell work to also attack you. I just put you up on game there. But anyway, that's what we were to say. I got caught. Keep it short and sweet. And now I'm going to have something to eat. I don't know why it was do you? I feel do you? I feel do you? I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, only 2 days left. 2 days left. 2 days left. 2 days left. I don't know why I feel excited. What's going on? I feel excited. I was only joking. Anyway, I have to go because yeah, I'll keep it short and sweet because you know what these devils be up to? Well, whilst we're on live, they're in the background. They pop on and pop off watching you, and then they channel dark energy, and then they make you post it. They do a spell so they can block your video. Do you understand? All right. But the time is up, and I'm ready for the eclipse. I'm ready. I embrace it wholeheartedly. Ashe, guys. Ashe, 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 away.